Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video, and this is a paid request from Jose Ballard. For those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos or topics or whatever, feel free to send it directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to this because I hate this movie with a passion. Jose Ballard, he wanted me to read something before this. He finds the film underrated. It's an underrated, dumb, fun movie. I disagree with underrated. I think it is one of the worst films in the past 5 years I've seen. I think it brought disgrace to the franchise in terms of story, in terms of plot, in terms of screwing up the lore of the Predator. And there's nothing fun about it. The action scenes suck, the gore sucks, the Predator itself sucks. The humor is god-awful. They turn to almost a screwball comedy, waiting for the Benny Hill music to start playing. The characters are awful. The acting is terrible, especially the lead, Boyd Holbrook. I was intimidating a fucking twig. I know he mentions, like, if you change the script, yeah, I agree with that. If you change more serious, less comedic, yeah, like all the other Predator films were, there's lines of humor and levity, but not a comedy like this is. He said, what about my cast of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and that's my neighbor's chickens, even they're like, oh my god, you watching this? Yeah, I know. Shut up, chickens. But no, I'm sorry, Jose. I would not want Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as the lead. I'm so tired of seeing The Rock as the lead. He's in the new Jungle Cruise movie. I'm just so sick and tired of seeing The Rock in movies. I really, truly am. I'm so sick of it. He's one of those guys like Adam Sandler for a while. He needs to go away for a couple years. Because anytime you turn around, he's like in another movie. And most of them have not been that great. I mean, I like The Rundown, that was years ago, but then you got Skyscraper. I wasn't a big fan of Rampage. Hobbs and Shaw was, it's okay, but it's disappointing considering who all was involved in. It is disappointing on that front, I agree with that. I can't say I hated it, just being honest, but it's not a film I rewatch much at all. So that goes to show you for something. I don't give a shit about his black out. So no, not The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Benicio del Toro was cast in this movie first, and maybe he read the script and said, fuck this, and left. Which I don't blame him. I would too. So, you see, even though like, the script fucking sucks. Yeah, I know. What about people like Wesley Snipes, Scott Adkins, Michael J. White? I like all three of them. I mean, they just be cannon fodder. I mean, I don't know, especially in this kind of movie. And plus, I already seen the team with the first Predator. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, it's just don't do any Predator movies. Or do something really unique, like from, the idea I had, Predator, like, what was it I called it? Unforgiven. Like from a Predator's point of view, where he's no longer hunting and he's off on some alien world and he doesn't want to hunt anymore, and he was the one who believed in honor, and he saw that things changed, and then you see these younger Predators killing all these people, not giving a shit about honor and code, and the older Predator doesn't like that, so you have a Predator hunting Predators. And you have like an older Predator that, because of his code of honor, he becomes a protector for these people against these younger Predators. So you almost have like the cowboy, the young trying to think they're better than the old. I know it sounds silly, but at least that'd be unique. At least that would be something off the beaten path, if that's just a remake of the first film or whatever. I don't know. But no, not The Rock as the lead. I'm sorry. Wesley Snipes, be cool to see him. Benicio del Toro would have been interesting, but he would not have saved the film. It's just fucked with the folklore, the whole lore entirety. Oh, we don't hunt for autism. We don't hunt for trophies. We don't hunt for anything like we used to all these years. We hunted for autism because autism, I guess, means you have some kind of fucking superpowers, or you're on some super wave, or just the dialogue, the direction. I hate everything about this fucking movie. And oh my god, I'm going to be ready to watch it again. So bear with me. So let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, pressing play, starting. I'm at 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6, 20th Century Fox logo. I'm at 10 seconds, just for timing. 15 seconds, and I'm at 20 seconds. Again, just for those who are following along. I love the first Predator. It's my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger film. Predator 2 has become one of my favorite films ever. Same with the first, but Predator 2 I think is the most underrated sequel. Adrian Brody Predators I think is forgettable and generic, but I would rather watch that than this. And this is the worst of the worst. So again, if you think it's underrated, that's cool. I disagree entirely. Now we're in the middle of fucking Star Trek or whatever. This might as well be Star Trek. Just as shit as the new Star Trek. Somehow they didn't just, oh, let's have the same font as the first Predator movie. And how did the first Predator movie with a ship crashing to Earth? How does this start? A ship crashing to Earth. Well, this time, we got more of the budget, so we'll see it all. I'm in this pod that just... What the fuck is the deal with this pod? Is that going to fucking matter until, like, the end? Although, you think it was that fucking important, you want to take that with you or something, I don't know. Maybe there's just no way to do it. Oh yeah, now we have our non-heroes. Fucking Batwoman's better hero than this shit. Sorry, making my balls itch. The idea of preparation H, because if you watch this film, your ass will itch. Right off the bat, shitty humor. Are you making bets that hostages are around? Well, that was the idea, absolutely. This is like a sitcom. Did you hear the laugh track? Did you hear the laugh track for that? Hey, we're making jokes on whether these hostages gonna live or die. Ah, ha, ha. And absolutely, like, this is like sitcom humor. Shane Black and Fred and Dekker. Black and Dekker. Which makes sense because they're both fucking tools nowadays. Yay, go crash on everybody and just end the movie right now. Can we do that? Yeah, I jumped for no fucking reason. I could have just slid down because the ship was nowhere near me. Can he just be dead? No, that sucks. So I guess he was knocked out for a long time because as soon as he wakes up, doesn't his... Like, there's already people like skinned alive. Or aren't there people skinned? I'll find out in a minute. Once I start trying to remember this fucking movie. Like, why Boyd Holbrook? Oh, I was in Logan. So what? The piece of Logan that no one remembers. So the ship crashed. The Predator, its escape hatch went like pretty fucking far away. That's what it seemed like. And just finds the fucking helmet, finds all the stuff there. You think with the way they deal with their technology, they want to, I don't know, make sure their shit is destroyed so no one else gets the technology, but fuck do I know. I mean, they have a device that makes them commit suicide, kamikaze. Blow up them and the evidence. It's the fucking Infinity Gauntlet. What the hell do you think? And apparently this technology is just automatic and just does it by itself. Because, you know, it's like being a hunter and you just have a gun that just shoots for you. Then they're not really much of a hunter if the gun just shoots on its own. The gun will just shoot just for the shits and giggles. And this doesn't make any fucking sense because this Predator, we come to find out, came here to help the humans. Because of global warming is happening and the Predator's going to make this a home world. So we don't give you a fucking weapon. Or we don't give you stuff to fight the invading army of super duper Predators. But I'm going to murder you and skin you and kill you as well. Does that make a lot of fucking sense? Instead of, hey, let me communicate with you. And yeah, this is how great the Predator is nowadays. He can accidentally fall, zoop, zoop, boop, and the Predator gets knocked the fuck out accidentally as if he slipped on a fucking banana peel. He might as well slipped in a goddamn banana peel. Because the weapon, number one, is automatic. Again, it's like you have a scope, you just let go of the gun, just aims and shoots on its own. Then you're not much of a hunter if it does it all by its fucking self. Give me a fucking drink. Thank you. Now give me a fucking break. Oh, you can't give me that? Give me another fucking drink. Says he won't give me a fucking break with that shit. Again, the Predator wants to help people, but it goes and starts killing people. The Predator are hunters. That's part of their things. They hunt for sport. They're not just a code of honor, but they aim. Oh. This guy eating his fucking Tic Tacs. That's like half this guy's character. Eating Tic Tacs. Tic Tacs, Tums, where the fuck? Is that I have nothing to do with this character. There's nothing to it. Let me eat some Tic Tacs or Tums. What the fuck it is? Maybe it's vitamins. Maybe it's fucking Viagra pills. I don't give a shit. Right, we have a guy who has no charisma, no presence, generic actor that is not going to go far in the movie business, sorry. You're not going to see a shitload of Boyd Holbrook starring movies. And now he's invisible, because now the invisibility is if you get an anal bead. You get a little fucking anal bead. Now this guy seems like he knows how to make this work. Now think about this. You have an anal bead that can make you invisible. Because now that's a thing. It's not the fucking thing on, it's just an anal bead. because, I don't know. He acted like he knew how to use that. Or, you know, you could try to figure it out. If I press here, I press there. So if you could figure out how to turn invisible, why don't you just use that to go across the border and go home with the power of invisibility, instead of taking a drink and swallowing it to shit out your ass later? Also, if you swallow it, will you accidentally turn invisible? Because it's going on in your stomach. Maybe it presses something, you just turn invisible out of the blue. Will that happen? How do you know that won't happen? It's a fucking thing from an alien, by the way. An alien spaceship. Would you swallow something that's from an alien spaceship? Hopefully there's no radioactive shit to it. Hopefully there's no alien shit that's poisonous to your fucking stomach. He just swallowed a fucking anal bead from an alien ship. Explain that to me. Hey, I got this alien shit. Hey, I found... Let me swallow this alien anal bead. Oh, God. I want some Asperger's. I know my friend Mike OCP, who has Asperger's, he was pretty offended by that. I think a lot of people were. It's a shitty joke. It's cringe-inducing to have that in a Predator movie. And then to turn to, like, Mercury Rising. The Mercury Predators Rising. And he's autistic, so he has superpowers. You know, it's funny when Mercury Rising did and people talk shit about it, but at least that movie has, I don't know, a better written story compared to this. Is better paced than this, has a better cast than this, has more of a heart to it than this. Even Mercury Rising is better than this fucking movie. That's how fucking sad this is. And it's like this, they try to make this kid the most typical, like, I don't even say autistic, but, yeah. Look at this note. If you mess it up, I will cut you. Spent hours cleaning this house. If you mess it up, I will cut you. If that's the way parents write Shane Black, no wonder we're in the shitter. No wonder we're in the shitter. Oh my God. I mean, again, going, hey, I cleaned this house. If you mess it up, I will cut you. I will cut you? I will cut you. What mom would write that and be a worth the shit of a mom? Imagine your mom ever writing to you, hey, I cleaned the house. If you mess it up, I'm going to cut you. I'll cut you. Explain it to me, please. Please, explain it to me. And then the kid's like, hey, Mr. Mailman, my dad kills people, so you can be a mailman. Jesus Christ almighty, a fucking shit. Now we got Miss Attack of the Show. Now, obviously, Predator 1 and 2 isn't canon because he mentions they've been here 87 and 97. So, there you go. Yay. I did nothing about this fucking movie make sense. They had to turn the light off a little bit. Yeah. That way it'll be a bit cooler. I mean, just of all the ideas to do it, I don't understand why you would go with this direction. It's like Fred Dekker said, you know what, that thing I wrote for RoboCop 3 where you had a little kid that made the Ed 209 loyal as a puppy. Let's do that again to try to make the little boy. That was a little girl. This is a little boy, and that will make save the universe or whatever. I mean, oh, you know, that whole thing of them hunting for trophies for sport. That's old hat. It's gotta be to make them better, because somehow looking at autism will make you better. At what? Reading Mercury codes? Watching Mercury Rising? Being, you know, counting how many fucking matches land in a diner? Or toothpicks? Or counting cards in Vegas? Hey, Mr. Man, I swallowed this anal bead from an alien spaceship. It's in my ass right now. Would you like to take a peek at the Hershey Highway? I know I should be dead because I swallowed a thing from outer fucking space. And it could be doing anything to my insides. It could be making me into a giant goddamn Ninja Turtle. It could be making me a Thundercat with the Thunder Cunt roar. It could be making me a fucking strudel. It could be making me into a fucking poodle. I don't fucking know, because I swallowed a fucking anal bead alien power pad up that's now swimming in my colon, ready to come out of my asshole, Mr. Man. You can get my cookie between my legs, Boyd Holbrook. And again, it's like people trying to be funny. Like, for some reason, these snide remarks are supposed to be funny. Instead, it's like, don't we see how clever we are? No. It's like he's trying to make every character into the character he played, Shane Black played, in the first Predator. Like, everyone is 2 seconds away from going, Jesus, a giant put. Jesus, a big pussy. Jesus, a big pussy. Like, everybody wants to be the Shane Black character, Hawkins. I believe, was it Hawkins? I can't remember his character name, the first Predator. And yeah, the dad apparently didn't really send it to them. He sent it to a post office that wasn't paid for, so then it got sent to this place. You had this thing, you could figure out how to be invisible. You could go across the fucking border invisible. Try it out, test it. If you're willing to fucking swallow it. And see, this kid can figure this out because, again, he has autism superpowers. Because the predators are now hunting for autism. Not for trophies. Hunt for autism. There you go. Wow, you were almost as tough as a fucking Cookie Monster. What did I say out loud? You said it, you don't even say in your wet dream, you fuck. Here's all these other fucking... Thomas Jane, what are you doing in here, man? Playing a stupid... Fuck me with the aardvark. You should be the lead, Thomas Jane. Why aren't you the lead? Like, why isn't Thomas Jane the lead guy? It would not save the film, but it make it better. And T of Key and Peele, what happened to you and your fucking movie choices? You did the fireman comedy with John Cena. You did this movie. I don't know what the fuck T... Must be jealous of Jordan Peele. Hey, Jordan Peele won an Oscar and I'm in this shitty Predator movie. Bad career choices. Mr. Peele. I mean, Mr. T. Keegan-Michael Key. I mean, this guy with the hat, he's the most tolerable. Because he seems like the guy that would be a little bit more fitting with a Predator movie. But just the script fails. By the way, most of these characters are pretty much pointless in fighting the Predator. They don't fight the actual predator. They do nothing until the super predator. And then half of them die from the fucking spaceship. T, you're not funny. Just we fuck caught. You got Thomas Jane wasted doing dialogue like that. You had Keegan-Michael Key trying to make jokes and failing. Being irritating. We haven't even gotten to the video game. We'll get to that line. V for vagina, where the fuck it was. Yeah, let's try to do the score and do a terrible job at it. How about just listen and watch the first movie and the second movie if I want to hear the Predator score. Either do a good, interesting original score, or just do at least decent job with the old score. Again, it's jokes like that just fall flat. Some random security guard. Is this a haunted room? Is this room stretching? What, every fucking time? Yeah, thank God we had that kept in the movie. Good job, editor. That was such an essential part and such an entertaining part. It needed to be kept into the narrative of the movie. And here we got Gary Busey's son, Jake Busey. Does he remember Gary Busey was in Predator 2? We have Jake Busey. Now, where the fuck they got this stuff, I don't know. Now, where they got this stuff, I don't know. But I guess because they found this guy, so they stole his stash. But some people are like, oh, that's from the older films. There was nothing from the older films. That's the point. I guess that's not true, because Danny Glover took off the mask in the meat house in Predator 2. Where they tried to freeze it and failed. Oh well, who cares? And Jay Busey, again, he doesn't really do anything. He pretty much disappears. It's like we just have him because his dad was in Predator 2, even though Shane Black doesn't like Predator 2 and thinks it's, everyone else thinks it's shit, but let's reference Predator 2 that apparently no one likes, even though I know a lot of people who do. This guy's just annoying too, as the human villain, I should say. Why do you call it the Predator? Why do you call it the Predator? That's not a predator, that's a sports hunter. We took a vote. Predator's cooler, right? Fuck yeah. See, this is the dialogue that we have. It's cringe-inducing. Like, hey, this is essential. We need to argue, well, technically it's not really... Well, technically it would not be called a predator because a predator kills to eat his prey. So it's really a sports hunter. We should call it a sports hunter. No one gives a shit. No one ever gave a shit. This is what Fred Dekker and Shane Black and Dekker, the fucking power tools of Hollywood, that's what they care about. That's what they worry about. That's what they think is essential. It's to do with shit like that. You want to know if someone fucked an alien? Can you fuck yourself? How did they get those pictures from Predator 1 and 2? Like, how did they get those pictures? Was some invisible person just taking pictures there and not telling anybody? I didn't. And this whole recombinant DNA, it's not needed. It doesn't make sense. Because humans, there's nothing humans... There's no reason that a predator should want DNA from a human. Because predators are more technologically advanced. Oh no. How do you circumcise a homeless man? Kick your mom in the chin. I agree with the guy. Shut the fuck up, please. And this guy's like, hey, I'm drunk, I'm high as fuck. Well, what's that? Like, this is how they want to give us, quote, likable characters. People acting like morons. Guy with Tourette's. Acting like buffoons. There's nothing to separate them other than, oh, that guy has Tourette's. But they all have similar personalities. They're all goofballs. They're all trying to be funny. Again, they're all trying to be Shane Black from the first movie. And somehow they thought this was a good idea. What I was saying was, there's no reason why a predator would want DNA from a human, because they have better technology than us. They have more knowledge because of the future technology, because of all the advanced stuff that they've been able to build. They're stronger than us. They're more resilient than us. Predator took like 5 shotgun shells in Predator 2 from Danny Glover, and he was fine. He got back up. Arnold punched the Predator in the first film, and it did nothing. And he was manhandling Arnold like he was nothing. So it's stronger, and you take more bullets. Why? There's no reason for it. There's no fucking reason why Predator would want DNA from us. It's just stupid. It's completely idiotic, and it's not a needed direction. It's not. That's not even what the Predator is. The Predator wants to hunt. That's why it doesn't kill you if you're not armed. It doesn't want to kill you if you're armed. It wants to go at you mano a mano to see who's the best hunter. And then it's like, fuck the lore, fuck all that. And then this kid with his superpowers, I have this alien technology, I just know it because, again, if you have autism, you have superpowers. I don't know why the fuck they went in that direction. I doubt they could even explain it. And in this Predator, you would think there'd be some kind of restraints. Why not have a cage around it? Just in case. Why not have better restraints? A restraint on its mouth? Guns ready just in case? Or even like a shitload of tranquilizer. Oh, finally the guy shoots. Took him like 5 minutes to do it. Jesus Christ. You're trying to have a little bit of a Predator action where he kills like 3-4 people, but we're 30 minutes in, and that just... maybe in a better movie, but no, again, everything around it doesn't work. Just everything around it, just, again, story, characters, dialogue, nothing else works on that front. Again, this is supposed to be the Predator is supposed to want to help humanity, right? And give him the weapon to help the super predators from coming down. Remember? That's what happens by the end. Like, this is the Predator we see for most of the film, and he doesn't hunt any of our main characters. He doesn't kill any of them. Think about that. Don't you realize how strange that is? This Predator here that you see for most of the film doesn't hunt and kill any of our main characters. Oh my God, man. Well, that's convenient. Really convenient. It's convenient that the kid had the mask there. It's convenient that he had in that position to look on the fucking wall. And convenient that it had all that information on the wall. Man, he was fucking lucky for that. Extremely lucky. Yeah, and I'm supposed to buy this girl. Oh, like the new Predator film, Skulls, where it's like some, I don't know, 20-year-old Comanche woman dealing with gender norms, because that's what we need in a Predator. You don't watch a Predator film. Yeah, you don't watch a Predator film to learn about gender norms. And, oh, I'm tired of men not liking us Comanche women. And it's supposed to take place like back in the day. And I'll go... Yeah, Arnold... And Danny Glover had a tough time with the Predator, but 20-year-old supermodel twig Comanche woman is going to beat the Predator. Yeah, whatever. Tired of Predator films and tired of all that shit. Saw what? You saw a guy jump from a fucking roof. It could be a fucking furry for all you know. With a fucking fursuit. It could be a crazy fucking fursuiter gone rampage. You don't fucking know. It could be a cosplayer saw the new Disney movie, Disney Star Wars film, whatever, and then went crazy and went apeshit and wanted to kill people. If your mom's vagina was a video game, it'd be rated E for everyone. That was the line. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, Thomas Jane, just kill Keegan-Michael Key. Just kill him off. Fucking ridiculous. Again, I don't care about these guys. I don't care about these prisoners. I don't care about anybody. Boyd Holbrook has no presence or charisma. Keegan-Michael Key is annoying. Thomas Jane, they made him irritating with his Tourette's bullshit. I don't care. She has his fucking Nerf gun or whatever. Olivia Wilde, whatever her name was. What the hell is her name? Olivia Munn, not Olivia Wilde. That's a different actress. Olivia Munn. Oh my God, man. Just drive the bus off the fucking cliff, why don't you? And where the fuck is the alien ship going anyway? Like, does it actually have a destination, or just, I'm gonna go where the fuck I feel like it? What the fuck is that? It's... I don't know, it's someone mad at Blizzard for all the I don't know, it's some fucking cosplayer. Yeah, go shoot your fucking Nerf gun. Yeah, keep firing. Good job, guys. And he shoots herself in the fucking foot. Just to the Benny Hill music. Look at all these fuck-ups. She shoot herself in the foot, and now she's going to fall. Whee! Ha 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 ha, isn't that funny? Get to the choppers, as in the motorcycles. They literally had to put that in, get to the choppers. Only it's the motorcycles, so get to the choppers? You know, get to the choppers, like the motorcycles? Get to the choppers. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just thank God they all know how to ride a motorcycle. How long does it take for that fucking dart to start working? You think a dart would, like, start immediately, but apparently not. Now the Predator is a little bit of a kill fest, which they use this for, like, trailers. The Predator just took an arm that was cut off, put it through for the driver to see a thumbs up. It should just be a middle finger. It literally should just be a middle finger to the fans, to the franchise. This is where we're at with Predator films now. Taking an arm, doing like a Shaun, that's like a Shaun of the Dead gag. Just throw it away with parody. Go ahead. Harold and Kumar meet the Predator. There you go. Just do that. Harold and Kumar meet the Predator, or the Predator meets the Three Stooges, or just go all the way. Fucking shit, man. My God. I know apparently during the making of this film, there was like another direction it was going to go in, where you see a little bit in the trailer, because there's bits in the trailer that's not in the movie. Like this guy here with the hat and the earring. He's like firing this big machine gun. And like you would see these set pictures where they're with like a bunch of predators. I guess like the predators were maybe prisoners as well. So it's kind of like prisoner predators, and these prisoners joining together to fight the super predator. And I'm guessing the whole third act was changed, because I'm guessing that's why the villain dies in such a stupid half-ass version. I would not be surprised if originally that's not how the human bad guy was supposed to go out, where the fucking thing pew, and blows his own head off accidentally. I would not be surprised if you looked at the original script and go, that wasn't the way it was supposed to be. That's not the way it was filmed. Maybe the actor didn't want to come back. Maybe something else happened. I don't know. And they're like, we gotta do this. I'm not saying the original cut would be better, but again, they keep changing. You know, like if this is what they thought was better, you could just imagine how worse the original version was. But I don't know all the details about what that story direction would have been. And they filmed it. There's bits in the trailer, and there's set photos, so I don't know what the fuck. And then there's all this stupid sitcom comedy shit. Big surprise, it's empty. It's empty. I'm sorry, I'm not saying. I'm just like, Shane Black, what the fuck happened? This is a guy that would help write films like The Last Boy Scout, Lethal Weapon, Long Kiss Goodnight, and then like his direction, I liked his Kiss Bang Bang. The Nice Guys, I didn't mind it. Eat Your Pussy. So we got this like 2-minute ad-lib wannabe comedy. I said you're pushy. You said eat my pussy. You know, I said sheesh your pussy. You said eat my pussy. You sheesh your pussy. No, he said sheesh your pussy. No, I said eat my pussy. How about y'all eat my fucking dick? Y'all eat my dick. Eat it nice. Eat it good. Eat it long. Eat it fast. I don't give a shit. Fuck y'all tonight. How about that? How about that? Eat this. Eat that. Eat shit. Eat die. Die and shit. Eat shit. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it, suck it, and a duck it, a muck it. Shut the fuck up. Please. Like, you just waste Thomas Jane. Like, The Punisher, 2004. This guy that could have and should have been in a lot bigger, better movies. He could be the lead. Why is he not the lead in this? Please, Shane Black, Fred Dekker, explain to me why Thomas Jane's not the lead. That would not save the film. It would make it better. Because Boyd Holbrook does nothing for me. Nothing. And then Benicio del Toro would have been interesting. Again, he was hired for the lead. And again, he must have said, this script's fucking stupid. I'm not doing this. I don't blame him. I don't blame him one damn bit. Smart choice. And sorry, if you're wondering why I'm doing this, I do these stretches from time to time. And I'm laying down because I had a back spasm, and then because when you sleep the wrong way, sometimes that happens. Hasn't happened for a long time, like for years, and that's more interesting for me to talk about than this. And the best way to do is just do these stretches. So, but that's fine too. So it'll be like I'm punching the air in protest. Like imagine elbowing Shane Black and then punching Fred Dekker. And then kick this fucking kid through a field goal while I was on fire. Goddamn helmet is bigger than his fucking body. I wish that mask was like the mask in Halloween 3 and just fucking turned him into a bunch of slugs and snakes and spiders and shit. The fuck? So you put on a Predator mask and all of a sudden it just tells you all this shit automatically? Like, why? Why would the mask just tell them all that automatically? That's like me putting on sunglasses just tells me, I don't know, a thesis on World War II or the fucking plot to fucking CSI Miami or whatever the fuck random shit. He died. See, you're dead. There you go. No, he didn't order some video games. He ordered some porn. Well, you should have paid for the P.O. box, you stupid fuck. Maybe if you pay for a P.O. box and wasn't so cheap job broke shit, while this kid dresses like he's Jubilee from X-Men, has his fucking mask. Let's take the Predator mask and make it into a fucking Halloween costume that a kid is wearing for trick-or-treating. Again, it's like taking stuff people enjoyed. And that's what I mean. A lot of these filmmakers, a lot of these people in Hollywood, they don't look at the films in the 80s and 90s like you do. With reverence. They looked at these films as dumb, over-the-top, stupid, whatever movies. We don't take them seriously. I know, get to the chop. They're not like actual fans that take this stuff seriously. They treat it as a fucking joke. Or nostalgia. Nostalgia porn. Gimmicks. Everything in between. They don't give a shit about Disney. They didn't give a shit about Star Wars. It was just a thing for kids. Like Freddie Prinze Jr., who voiced one of the cartoons. Oh, this thing's just for kids. You guys take it too seriously. Just like this movie. Just like all this stuff. They don't care. You do know there's more of us. We could just shoot you in the face right now and rape your wife. Listen to the dialogue. So because the wife says he got a silver star and is a good soldier, for some reason that goes, yeah, we're going to follow him. Fuck sense does that make? Again, they just treat it as a joke. No, it wasn't really a speech. That guy's probably a pussy. And I said, I'm not a pussy. God, they're just awful, terrible, fucking dumb bullshit comedy. It's a goddamn sitcom. It's a fucking sitcom. They turned the Predator into a goddamn sitcom. Fuck me in the face with an aardvark is a line that Thomas Jane was just told to say. Fuck me in the face with an aardvark. You take it too seriously. The first Predator is a serious movie. Yes, this jovial banter of R-rated bullshitting at the beginning. Name one joke in the last hour of that movie. Name one joke in the last half hour, 40 minutes of Predator 2. Seriously, when you have the subway scene and people getting killed in the subway station to the end of the film, that's like 40 minutes. So this kid just murdered someone. Granted, it was The Mask. The Mask did it. The Mask. First off, I don't know where to start with this fucking scene, man. So this kid accidentally murdered a guy and he feels nothing. So he must be sociopathic. He has no feelings of, yeah, the guy was a dick, but the guy is dead and he just got blown away and the house blew up. And the kid doesn't think, feel, react, and anything other than, hey, bullies, you want some? These are adults writing this shit. And then later on, the kid has the gall to say, well, Dad, you kill people. You inadvertently just killed someone just now. And now you're going to try to be in a fucking baseball field. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, kid? And then on top of that, the whole Mask, it shoots someone, and, I mean, again, I guess they're not hunters, because the weapons do it all for them. So anybody could be a predator. That's the point. Fucking Iron Man. Shane Black, this is not Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3 sucked already. You don't have to put that shit in Predator as well. You fucking idiot. Same with Fred Dekker. What the fuck were you doing? Great, now we got Predator dogs that literally have a face of a predator. Because, yeah, it's like dogs having the faces of a human and they have the haircuts of a human. That's not the case. There's some fucking humans that want to have haircuts like a dog, but that's their own problem. That's their own issue. And so seeing a random explosion in the distance, somehow Boyd Holbrook knew the kid was here. Again, just a random explosion. Okay, the direction, but somehow he knew the kid was over here. Sure, fucking why not? And these Predator dogs look like shit too. I don't care about a bunch of goddamn shitty CGI Predator dogs. That's not why I go see a Predator film. Sorry. It looks like crap. And he's, you know... Pretty much shot the Predator dog and made him, like, I don't know, brain dead or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Why they just let him walk away, I don't know. He could still kill a kid. You do know that, right? He could just murder a kid still. Why do they leave a Predator dog? Yeah, he's wobbly. Finish the job. He could fucking maul a kid accidentally, let alone on purpose. They just let him walk the fuck away. Because he needs to come back later in the script. Doesn't have to make any fucking sense. Christ almighty in fucking heaven and hell, man. I think this is like the only This Predator's a fucking joke. Somehow Boyd Holbrook tricked his ass into fucking letting go of the one guy. So yeah, this is the only time they fight this Predator, and the Predator kills none of them. Doesn't kill a single one of them. Because you gotta wait for the super duper Predator for the next half of your fucking film. Because they think that a CGI super Predator is better. And in shame Black Fred Dekker, I don't know what the fuck you were smoking. This is what I feel about it. That's what I feel about it. What was that? One more time? Sorry, it wasn't much. Apologize. Just like, you know, Black and Dekker should apologize for this fucking movie. It's not that bad. What's so good about it then? I'm not getting mad at anyone who likes the film. I'm mad at the movie. Wasting time, shitting on the lore, shitting on the history. Fucking sit, man. And for some reason they thought this super duper giant Predator looked cool. I don't know, again, where their heads were at. I guess they thought this would be a big surprise, even though they gave it away in every fucking piece of advertising. They gave this away. Like, this was given away in every single piece of fucking advertising. Tell me where it is. And how did a Predator miss a 10-foot tall, 5-foot wide Predator 3 feet away? How? How does a Predator miss? It's not like he even did any Matrix movements and shit. How did he miss? That's like, I don't know, fighting... If you're fighting Andre the fucking Giant and you miss a punch. If you're fighting King Kong, you miss a bullet. Like, give me a fucking break. And did you hear that when the Predator got choke slammed? The Predator's like, eh, like a bitch in heat. Like a bitch in fucking heat. He got choke slammed on the core. It's like, eh. And that's what happened to the Predator franchise. He got his face knocked in and his head torn off like it was a piece of fucking pussy ass shit. Fucking ridiculous bullshit. Trader eliminated, tracking stolen cargo. Trader eliminated. Yeah, he's such a fucking traitor, he started killing a bunch of humans. He's a traitor to save the humans? Was that his goal? What was the actual Predator, I'll call him? What was his goal? His goal was, he was a traitor to give this technology to the humans, to help the humans, right? But then when he got there, he just started killing humans. And then he killed more humans. Then he killed more humans. What the fuck was his goal? What? Joker. Seem more fucking humane than this. Makes no fucking sense. No goddamn motherfucking sense. Again, explain it to me, please. Sorry, I'm just... Oh my god. I don't know what to say, man. Sorry, I went brain dead there for a full minute, I think. I think my brain literally shut down. It's like a computer that gets at the blue screen of death. My brain literally went through the blue screen of death watching this. And I think my brain literally had to wait there and reboot while I stood there like a zombie. So I think my brain is a little bit rebooted now. Like, the way they told this kid to act like every stereotypical autistic character. He got the sniffles, the head down, doing with his hands. I'm surprised he doesn't do this and the needing a helmet for the fucking wall. Like, Christ. I'm sorry, I don't care about the kid. A kid can work. It did with Newt and Aliens. Maybe that's what they were trying to do. Like, they thought it was going to be that. Like, trying to do the Ripley Newt thing from Aliens. Not exactly, but I don't fucking know what they were trying to do. I really don't. You don't like music? Why would they need to upgrade themselves? There's no point in upgrading themselves. We have nothing worthwhile for them to upgrade. We're not smarter than them. We're not stronger than them. Our skin is a lot more sensitive, a lot more weaker than them. They could kill us a lot easier. They're more agile, they're faster, they're stronger. The way that we win is that will to survive, of being the underdog, and you can't get that from a fucking serum or DNA. That's part of the fucking point. The spectrum is the next step in the evolutionary chain. That seems like the only reason this film was made, to go, hey, if you have autism, it's the next step of the evolutionary chain. Hey, you're superhuman. You're a superpower. Fucking shit. New rule, no one shoots by fucking dog. Can the movie go 5 minutes without humor? Again, people, go watch Predator 1 and 2, the best ones, again. Again, watch how much pieces of humor is in the last hour of those movies. I'm not saying there's zero, but you can count one hand how many things of humor is in the last hour of Predator or Predator 2. Because they knew that when the shit got real, the time for jokes are over. That's never the case in this movie. Just the whole goddamn movie's an entire joke. Why is this guy always eating his fucking Tit Tats or whatever? Just give them the fucking device. So again, they're talking about how the actual predator brought a gift for the human race. If you're having a gift for the human race, why would you start off killing the human race? Does that make a lot of fucking sense? I'm gonna start murdering the human race. I'm gonna start murdering the human race because I want to give a gift to the human race. And why do we need this climate change? We're an endangered species. The planet's going to be dead 50 years, whatever. Why do we need this bullshit as part of a Predator movie? You know how so many times they try to set up sequels and how many times it never works out? How about don't do it? Let's see. Look at Terminator. Terminator Genesis wanted to be a trilogy. Never happened. Dark Fate, they probably wanted a trilogy. Never happened. Predators, they set up for a sequel because Adrian Brody and the other girl didn't get off the planet. There's no sequels because the movie was generic, forgettable. This, because it's so shitty, now they're going to reboot it again. No sequel for you. Oh, but he stabbed the guy in the nuts. Ha ha, that makes everything worthwhile. Oh, he stabbed the guy, 4 times in the stomach. All forgiven. No. A CGI Predator has some shitty CGI gore. And yeah, I've given a pass to CGI gore in the past. I have. I've given a pass to CGI gore to like, okay, because I'm enjoying the rest of the movie. If I'm enjoying the rest of the movie, I'll give it a pass. But as years keep going on, I'm tired of seeing that. I think in this day and age, with the technology that we have, a lot of fucking things could be improved. A lot of things could be improved. A lot of things could be better. I'm tired of this half-ass shit. That's the same with movies. Oh, well, movies are not as tightly written in the past. Again, at least they had more fun, or character, or personality, or oomph, or just machismo, adrenaline, all the above. And with years that keep going on, guess what? You look at your past mistakes and you improve on it. That's what you do. You look at your past mistakes, you improve. You look at your past mistakes and you improve. I'll repeat one more time for the people in the back. You look at your past mistakes and you improve. But no one wants to improve. Instead, they go backwards. They go fucking backwards. Why? Why do they go backwards? Why the fuck? Thank God that guy was standing there with a gun like, okay, I'll wait for you to do your MMA move. Oh, I got shot. He had a gun on the guy, Boyd Holbrook. Okay, I'm going to watch you do an MMA move. I'm not even going to try to fire. I mean, why does a predator dog have fucking dreadlocks? And why does he putrid? Where the fuck did that even come from? I mean, how convenient. Oh, she fucking... Thank God it putrid grenade Did it do that on purpose? Did it do that for the shits and giggles? Just shoots a fucking grenade. What the fuck? Also, I find it funny that all of the loonies, all the prisoners die. So I guess even the movie kind of showcases that they don't matter for shit. Like, none of them gets redemption. Truly, like, hey, you did something good. Now go live your life. Here's your reward. No, it's like you're all dead. Tough shit. And again, half of them die from the fucking ship itself. And like I said, I bet all that shit was reshot. Because, again, there's supposed to be someone with, like, other predators. Like an armored tank. Again, this guy with the hat and the machine gun, he was shooting this big machine gun on the... I say tank, but I don't know. It's a armored vehicle. Oh yeah, he shit out that device. I forgot he had that device up his... Shut out of his fucking ass. Thank God that device never turned on by itself to be invisible while he was in his fucking bunhole or in his colon or whatever. Like, never one time just accidentally, boop, now invisible. Not one fucking time. Not a single fucking time. And where the fuck did these people get a goddamn helicopter? Like, somehow these guys found a helicopter. Sure. Channel 6 News. Is April O'Neil there? No. Maybe I don't want to get your kid. Fuck your kid. The only survivor you don't have is you. Like, again, it's nice that you say that, Boyd Holbrook, because you're going to be the only one that fucking survives. You and the girl. Fuck's sake. Down in our quarry. Where the hell? Oh yeah, the Predator ship. The fuck was that laugh? Heh heh heh. What is he, the penguin now? Heh 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 heh. Again, the way this guy talks, the way he acts, he seems like a guy from, I don't know, Boys in the Hood, not some fucking government official. Like, it might as well be Ice Cube with the way this guy talks. Oh, this motherfucker here, and that motherfucker there, and we said this, fuck yeah, and I'm gonna fuck you in the... Like, Jesus Christ, man. I wish Danny Glover was here and told this movie to go fuck itself. And punch the fucking cameraman who filmed this shit. What a great boring ass design. Do you remember the design in Predator 2? Remember how cool that looked in Predator 2? When it was like gloomy and it was glowing, like dimming back and forth lights and like this weird hieroglyphic looking as if the ship itself was alive, and you had the smoke on the ground, like this mist, this fog, and again it's like this low light fading in and out. And again, the walls are like this orange, like brown. Like, again, look like there's maybe not even hieroglyphics, but... And this was just so blasé and plain and boring with the interior design of the ship. This was just so fucking lame and completely... Again, they can't stop with the fucking jokes. Yeah, I mean... So this is really what the purpose of these guys are, is to take care of these human bad guys. Because, you know, whatever. Just as really... You could say that with a lot of the Predator films, that they're cannon fodder until, you know, the final battle. Yeah, just shoot the kid in the face. So the Super Predator shot this one guy's arm off, and he's dead. This human bad guy's going to get the Predator weapon. He's going to lead him blowing up his own fucking head off. Which I'm like, that's your comeuppance of the human bad guy, really? Just this goofball, blink and you miss it. When I first saw this, I'm like, what the fuck happened to that guy? I had to like, oh shit, he did blow his own fucking head off. That's how quick it goes. It's so ridiculous. God, this guy Predator looks like assholes and elbows, man. It looks like if you dunk a fucking condom-fueled blasé of ineptitude business into a duffel bag and slain to a STD-filled gym, driving up and down the center with all the sweat and cum just littered all up and down like a whorehouse on Tuesday. I would almost be damned to explain how shitty this guy looks. He's almost as ugly as... I don't know, fucking... almost as ugly as the Super Chuds from Michael Bay's Turtles films that he produced. Bullshit Ninja Turtle movies. I just sound fucking drained because... Now we get this fucking... You know this scene reminds me of? Like when the James Bond villain explains his plan to James Bond. This is, again, I'm like just lost for words as to what in the hell is going on. Like, literally him giving a fucking speech going, here's your leader. He will be my prize. I will give you a head start. I will taught monotonously. I can't talk. I can't think. I can't breathe. I can't have my eyes look at this fucking thing anymore. I don't know who I'm praying to. I think I'm praying to a movie god and or movie slob or something. Just like, what the fuck am I thinking? God damn it. Had the vehicles, not a single one of these vehicles work? Are you shitting me? Not a single one of these fucking cars or vehicles work. Not a single fucking one. Are you shitting my britches, man? Somehow I hacked all the vehicles. Okay. How the fuck do you do that? But whatever. We gotta have explanations why they don't drive one of the fucking vehicles. There's like 15 there. And where the fuck did the good guys park their fucking vehicle? Go over there and maybe then hack those fucking vehicles. They probably parked somewhere and they're fucking... Where's their helicopter? Why don't they go to their fucking helicopter? Well, yeah, whoop-de-fucking-do. It fires by itself while it's being attacked. That's what the shoulder cannon does, apparently. I thought they were hunters. They were always hunters, but probably not anymore. Catch it on the wrist. So it cuts his fucking hand off because he's a fucking moron. Catch it on the wrist. For fuck's sake. My God, man. So it bit a guy's head off because, you know. I mean, it'd be cool if, like, you had an action hero worth of shit that stole one of these things and used the shoulder cannon, learned how to do it against it. But this whole automatic shit, no. And then nobody's a badass in this movie, no. Yeah, this is around when he accidentally blows his own fucking head off. It'll be like a minute or so. Like, unfucking believable. Yeah, because the only ones who live is Boyd Holbrook, the Olivia Munn, and the kid. It's like all these other people are there waiting and they don't do anything worth a shit because these two still end up being dead. So their fucking plan completely sucks. Sorry I'm not saying anything. I don't know what else to say, man, as I'm watching this. I'm not invested in anything going on. I'm not invested in anything happening. Guy just exploded in CGI. Like a goddamn cartoon. Which I'm just old. Just tired of seeing that shit. So that bounces off the fucking helmet? This is the second time that a fucking predator gets accidentally hit by a goddamn weapon. Fucking ridiculous. So now the predator's on fire. There's no other idea than to jump on a fucking creature that's on fire. There's no other better ideas. Again, that guy accidentally blew his own fucking head up. So fucking stupid. And there goes Thomas Jane. Because for some reason, again, jumping on a fucking predator that's on fire and to try to knife it to death is that fucking smart. There goes Keegan-Michael Key. And they both shot themselves. No, it's not. He doesn't want you. He wants the other McKenna. It's funny, there's other times where he hits someone, their fucking body explodes, but he hits, of course, these two, and they do absolutely nothing. And of course, the Predator hunts autism, because apparently autism gives him superpowers he needs. The next step in the evolutionary chain is autism will give him superpowers. I keep saying that because when you say it out loud, it's just so fucking stupid. It's just so fucking dumb. And this is where literally two of them died from the fucking spaceship. Like, really? From the fucking spaceship? And, okay, you look at Olivia Munn here. Somehow Olivia Munn travels all the fucking way to where the spaceship is in like a matter of minutes. By the way, that grenade launcher, why didn't you use that grenade launcher when you're like this far away from the Predator? You tried to use that grenade launcher against his fucking head. Now you use a grenade launcher. Yeah, that makes a lot of fucking sense. Again, that grenade launcher that you could have used like 5 minutes ago. And again, from what I understand, this was not how originally it was supposed to go. Whatever that original story was, that they filmed. Yeah, I don't know what it is. In detail. Maybe if Jack Craven's watching this, he'll tell. Because he's pretty knowledgeable on that. Like, how the fuck does Olivia Munn get to here. Look how far this ship is going. Again, 2 people die from the fucking ship. And why did you shoot at it? You could have done what the fuck Boyd Holbrook did. I don't even get how the fuck he's dying. How the fuck is Boyd Holbrook dying? I mean, the other guy. The other guy's just dying and bleeding? From what? He just jumps into a fucking... Even if you did enjoy these characters, even if you did, you would go, wow, that's fucking lame. Like, they're all dead and one just jumps to a fucking engine to make the ship crash? Okay, that's fucking lame. Fuck is this shit? And this film came out, it did not do well at the box office. Understandably so. It didn't do well at the box office. Not many people gave a fuck about it. I don't blame them for it. Why would we give a fuck about it? What is there to give a shit about it? Who gives a shit? Right now he's hanging upside down from a fucking spaceship, going through the fucking trees like he's goddamn... Christ. These are grown-ass people putting millions and millions of dollars into this bullshit, and they think this is what people want for a Predator movie for entertainment purposes. Unfucking believable. Just a waste of time and energy. So again, Jose Ballard, I disagree with this being underrated. I don't see what's fun about it. What's fun with seeing a 10-foot tall CGI Predator walk around facing a boring ass hero? There's nothing to his character, there's nothing to his presence, there's nothing to his charisma or machismo. No one's gonna remember a fucking thing about Boyd Holbrook. Not a fucking thing. Why do you keep throwing him? Just fucking... The actual Predator, you just punch in the head and caved his head in. Why don't you just do that? This is like the 3rd time you've thrown him. And how the fuck did Olivia Munn get there? How the fuck did she get there? Did she teleport there? How did she get there? Fucking stupid. Fucking dumb. How did she get there? And how did the Predator dog get there? And the Predator dog just happens to be fucking there. And then it also had another fucking thing it drops on this fucking... We need this for the exposition... We need this for the fucking script. Just have the Predator dog dump something there. Why not? It did with the grenade, do it again. Just for the shits and giggles. For the shits and fucking giggles. You know, back when you had action films that were all done in camera for real, without digital manipulation, that just makes it part video game and takes you out of the movie. And yes, there's a lot of times I can forgive that, and there are times I try to forgive it because I'm enjoying it, but I don't know, this is a part of me is like, when none of the other movies working for me, I have little patience for it. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Boyd Holbrook. Please just shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't remember who the hell that all belongs to. I know that that's the one guy who smoked. I better remember half of them having most of that shit. Oh, the Predator dog survived for the shits and doodles. What the fuck is that tinfoil dog for? Fuck was that? Oh, this is for their sequel bait that never got made because it sucked so badly. Because no one liked, well, can't say no one. A lot of people didn't like the fucking movie. Oh, it's great. Well, you know what? The box office didn't show it, and the studio didn't care, and then Disney now has it, and they'll make fucking probably worse movies. Because they never did better, they just did fucking worse and worse. That guy looks familiar. I don't know where I've seen him in, but he looks familiar. I remember there was one fucking stupid idea that they said that what was brought was going to be like Ripley and Newt. I swear, I'm not kidding. Go look online. Apparently that was an idea. That was going to be two people, and it was going to be Ripley and Newt. Just apparently any fucking moron can work in Hollywood. Any fucking moron. So I would fit right in. I should just write a script and probably get made and be like a shitty movie. But then I wouldn't want to rip people off. I can, you know, I pay for your movie, your script sucks. Well, yeah, it did suck and they made it worse. Here's their damn ready for fucking Iron Man Predator. The Iron Predator. Coming soon to an MCU Disney princess near you. Can you imagine if this opened up, it was like Ripley, Sigourney Weaver? You know, what the fuck? I think some people are like, hey, maybe it's Dutch. I'm like, okay. The Predator Killer. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger was supposed to have a cameo. Was this what the cameo was going to be? It opened as fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger? I'm like, oh great, a 70-year-old guy is going to... Wait, he's like... Arnold's like 70 years old. What's he going to do? I love Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it's like... I'm glad Arnold didn't do this. Arnold, I'm glad you said no. It was the right decision. Oh, but we want Arnold and Predator. I'm sorry, it's too late. Arnold said no to Predator 2. He did Total Recall. It worked out because Total Recall and Predator 2 are great movies. You didn't need it, you know. Should have stopped after Predator 2. You didn't need any more movies. It's like, hey, I did Iron Man 3. Now I do a Predator. Goddamn Power Ranger. Why the fuck don't an actual Predator have that fucking weapons, by the way? Can I ask you that? Why didn't the Super Predator have that shit on? Or the actual... Why didn't either of the Predators have that fucking shit on? Again, if that Predator knew that a super Predator was coming for him, why didn't he wear that fucking shit with the fucking big-ass tannins? Fred Dekker, Shane Black, go fuck yourselves. Black and Dekker, your fucking tools never work again. This is an abomination. This is an abomination. This is a goddamn insulting, unfunny, poorly written, ineptly trying to be associated with the franchise. Puke-inducing, idiotic, moronic. I feel I want to puke Daedalo. I really do. Boyd Holbrook, fuck you. Trevante Rhodes needed a better script. Jacob Tremblay, fuck you, kid. Fuck kids. Keegan-Michael Key, Jordan Peele had the better deal and won an Oscar. Olivia Munn, go back to Attack of the Show. Thomas Jane, you deserve better roles, man. Alfie Allen, I don't know who the fuck that was. Sterling K. Brown, you were annoying, you were eating a bunch of fucking Tic Tacs, whatever, you shot yourself in the face. Jay Busey, hey, my dad was in Predator 2, can I get a job? Shane Black, overrated director. And I liked Kiss Bang Bang, but Iron Man 3, this movie, yeah. Don't direct any big budget movies anymore. Again, just a waste. A waste of money, a waste of time, a waste of resources. Yeah, that was. Lachlan Monroe had one scene as Lieutenant General. I knew I recognized him because Lachlan Monroe, he was in, I want to say, the first Steary movie. He was in Freddy vs. Jason. He was the police officer who Jason grabbed and held and electrocuted. That's Lachlan Monroe. He's been in a lot of other stuff. Shit like this is why Fox got bought out by Disney. 20th Century Fox, I know you don't exist anymore, pretty much, because you kept releasing crap like this. Like Prometheus. Like Alien Covenant. Like A Good Day to Die Hard. That I wanted to like. I fooled myself and liked it in the theater because I'm like, come on, I don't want to hate a Die Hard movie, please. That's what my stupid brain told me. I don't want to hate a Die Hard movie. But it's not a good movie. I gotta admit that. And this is, I still like Live Free or Die Hard. I know a lot of people don't. I still like it. So it's not because I change it because I don't want to be blah, blah, blah. No. If that's the case, I would change my opinion on Live Free or Die Hard, but I'm not. I enjoy Live Free or Die Hard. Die Hard 4. I do. Among many other films, but like all these films, Good Day Die Hard, and this movie, and even Predators, which was generic and boring, run-of-the-mill in my opinion, and yet that's better than this, and that's a fucking shame. Like, why do they just keep making worse movies and just keep being inept in what the fuck they do? We don't know how to do movies anymore. Why? Why don't you? Why don't you? I don't fucking get it. I don't understand it, but with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. Again, Jose Ballard, if you liked it, that's cool. It's obviously not for me. I think this, you might as well go out and take a piss for 2 hours and watch this movie. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Fuck me with an R word. How about you fuck me with an ankle? Fuck, yeah, find anyone, put their ankle and their foot and their feet and their toes and their whole body up my ass and have me walk around for about 5 hours. Pull all out of my ass. I feel really loose. My ass would be the fucking Grand Canyon. That would be a better experience. My ass becoming the Grand Canyon because someone took their whole body, stuck up my ass. If my ass being the Grand Canyon of asses, that would be better than this piece of ass that I just washed. Because it stinks. And the shit is going down like a river upon any Predator fans' faces. That's The Predator. Even the fucking title is lame and lazy. What's the first film called? Predator. What's this new one called? The Predator. Wow, you put the in front of it. How fucking imaginative. At least Predator 2 is called 2, which is more than The Predator. Get the fuck out of here. Not you guys, but the movie. Get the fuck out of your movie. Get the fuck out of your Shane Black. Get the fuck out of your Fred Dekker. You both go piss up a rope. Later.